Plan Change 75 is a private plan change request by Te Whatu Ora, which was Waitemata DHB when this came in. It is for the operation and intensification of the Mason Clinic, so to expand into those northern and southern sites, and also to redevelop the existing site because the buildings there, most of those are reaching their end of life. So the plan change rezone sites to the north and the south of the existing Mason Clinic from business mixed use zone to special purpose healthcare facility and hospital zone to enable the Mason Clinic to develop on those sites more easily. It also adjusts the sub-precinct boundaries and amends a number of provisions within the precinct to manage those interfaces between the Mason Clinic and the future residential around it. The hearing for this plan change was last year in June, and there was a decision notified in October last year. There was one appeal regarding the quantum of open space in the precinct and a policy which the commissioners recommended to include in the precinct to manage this. This has since been settled through a consent order from the Environment Court, and that is policy 15A, which will be included in the precinct. The wider Wairaka precinct is also going through a plan change by the private plan change from the Ministry for Housing and Urban Development. The hearing for that starts on the 18th of November with expert conferencing on the 1st of November, and as you may have seen since the list came out earlier this week, the Carrington Development Wairaka precinct has had a number of names. It's also on the fast-tracked list, which has been released, although we've had no updates regarding the status of that since then. So this is an image showing the operative zoning and the zoning that PC75 would put in place. So it's really just a rezoning of those sites directly to the north and south of the existing Mason Clinic. And this final slide shows the operative Wairaka Precinct Plan 1 and then the PC75 Precinct Plan 1, which has the extension of sub-precinct A to manage the Mason Clinic, and the displacement of an area of open space, which was the subject of the appeal and which will be managed by the new policy 15A. Any questions?
Thank you very much. I'll just see if there are any questions. I think at this point of the process it's pretty straightforward, so thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you both for coming in. I will get Councillor Ferry. Did you want to move? A seconder? Okay, Councillor Villafana will second. All those in favour? Aye. Aye. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Right, now we move on to item 14. And I'd move, and Councillor Dalton would like to second the Chair's recommendations, and then we'll go to a presentation. We've got Parul and Sarah and Tanya. It's a bit of a presentation on this, on the full waste minimisation plan.
Kia ora koutou. So this is the most exciting item of the day, I believe, because it's talking about rubbish. We are here to bring to you the findings of our consultation on the draft waste plan. And this is the third one that I have been involved with. So there's a lot of history there. But I believe the team's done an awesome job in terms of getting us here today. And I also want to take the opportunity to thank you for your guidance in terms of how we are shepherding waste management and minimization in the city. So there is a bit of a presentation, as the chair said, because we do want to take you through what is it that we received from the community and what are we planning in terms of, or proposing in terms of what the plan says going forward, and also your direction on the fortnightly rubbish collections as well. So I've got Sarah and Tanya with me who will take us through a presentation and then look at questions. Kia ora.